All right, we're on to our new season of South Coast Water Polo. This is the South Coast Water Polo story where we're following Landon Bishop, and I've got a new co-host with me here this season. I got Jason Breese.
Great to be here, Joe. Great to be here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's great to have you. I can't
Right.
tell you how lonely it gets in the broadcast booth
I can only
when
imagine.
it's just me.
I can only imagine.
So Jason is representing our goalie, Luke Berrigan. He's also known as the Beast.
The Beast.
The Beast.
The Beast.
Yeah.
Luke the Beast Berrigan.
So we will be calling that. We're excited for the game today. We're excited to get the season started. Our first game today against Temple City. For the 12Us on the younger side last year, Temple City actually took first in Zone League, had a fantastic team. Their goalie was incredible. Not sure how many of those 12Us are going to be playing us on this white side. Did you guys play Temple City last year, Jason?
I can't remember because I have a poor memory and I'm old. And but probably
it happens to the best of us.
It does. I can say I'm super excited about this season. This is an awesome bunch of kids. And I think for a lot of people maybe that are a little bit newer to water polo, if you watch this game and then watch a few months from now, you'll be blown away by the improvement.
The improvement of these kids and that their love of the game. Most of these kids are practicing 5 times a week.
A lot of commitment.
A lot of commitment, a lot of time in the pool. We've got the best coaches at South Coast.
Absolutely.
Our coach right now for our team is Coach Greg Olson. He's the head coach over at Westlake. They won the league last year, and you know what accolade he got last year?
No.
We got to work on this color commentating.
Sorry.
I'm throwing you softballs. so the accolade he got, he was the coach of the year last year, his first year at Westlake. So we are lucky to have such a fantastic coach. We're really excited. So we're going to take a short break here. Probably going to leave the live stream going so you guys know that it's still working. And then put it on pause. And the boys should take the pool here. I think we've got 25 seconds left in the game in front of us. The boys will take the pool, get warmed up, and we'll get this season started.
Let's go South Coast.
All right. All right, friends, we are back. The game looks like it's getting started here. Let's figure out who our starting lineup is. On the far edge, we've got Owen, who is number 5, then Landon, number 11, Harrison, Luke the Beast in goal. We got Marcus, Luca, and rounding out the near side is Ben, number 8. Owen is going to be doing the sprint. We got Bash over there in reserve, and Coach Greg is giving some last-minute coaching. And we are looking pretty close. The refs are doing their last-minute stare down to each other. Excited to get this season started. I do not recognize any of the kids from Temple City last year. Like I said, they had a fantastic 12U team, won the Coastal Zone. Their goalie was absolutely stellar. I don't know if their goalie is going to be this white team goalie or if that kid jumped up to their A-team version. So we also have on the bench coming back over here, it looks like Gibson and Reed will be over there in reserve as well. Gibson giving a clap of encouragement to Owen. Get him pumped up to win this sprint. Coaches getting their backup balls for when the balls get knocked out. And here we are off. Owen with the sprint. He looks like he's got a lead, but this is going to be close. And Owen wins the first sprint of the season. Great job, Owen. Got it back to Landon. Landon coming over into center. We got Owen. Owen shoots and scores
Nice.
on the board early. South Coast up 1-0. Gotta get my focus right. I'm not sure how I had that assist. It was a good pass. It'd be a great score by Owen. Got Harrison is up there pressing. Ben and Luca pressing. They're bringing it in. We've got the set. Set as Marcus is playing set D. Good quick help from Luca. Great teamwork. Back out. Harrison's over. Marcus pressing. And Marcus with the steal. Steal back to Luke. Luke is surveying the field. Gets it up to the near side to Ben. We've got Harrison at set. Marcus on the near side. Ben up the up line to Marcus. Luca up top. A little bit short on that pass. We got a double set going on. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but Temple City took it. And they're on their way back. One big difference, or a couple big differences for our viewers from last year for 12U to 14U. As 14U, as you can see, it's a very much bigger pool and much bigger goals, so a lot more swimming. And a great defensive play there by Luca. Slowed it down. Luca gets excluded. A little too aggressive on that defensive play. South Coast back into the zone. Landon's over there pressing. Gets the minor foul. Temple City comes up top. They're making sure they've got that set. Ooh, high and right shot by number 10 of Temple City. It was a good shot. Tough to block. Luke almost got it. And we are now 1-1 tied game. 4 minutes in the first. So the other big piece for between 12U and 14U is 14U, when you are excluded, you have to stay out for 20 seconds. So the penalty is much bigger for these older kids than what we were used to watching last year. Got Luca coming up the right side here. He's got Ben down line on the left. Swings it over to Owen. Landon setting up. And a little weak pass. Landon back to Owen. 4 seconds left in the shot clock. And Marcus shoots with 1 second left. And blocked by number 10. We were keeping track. That would be a field block. But for the other team, so we don't really care about them yet. So we got Harrison's dad's over here doing the 6'8" stat. We're all figuring this stuff out. Landon with the steal and a counterattack. He's got Marcus in the middle. He's got Harrison on the far side. Lots of choices. And Landon. Ooh. Good defense there by Temple City, blocking all three. Owen pressing. And Harrison's got to catch up. Marcus is there to help out. Says, I got your back, buddy. And Marcus's guy goes. Harrison picks him up. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And turnover on time. Landon is off to the races. He's got Owen off to the races.
Go Landon.
Landon bringing it up. And we have a 5-meter foul. So number 19 on Temple City came from behind Landon when he was getting ready to take his shot. Hit his arm. Interfered with the shooting. So we got a 5-meter shot here. Looks like Landon's going to take it. Referee's getting him set up. And on the board. And the shot left there. 2-1, 2:29 left in Q1. got Gibson is coming in for Ben. So Temple City with some confusion, mixing things up. Got Marcus on the far side. Gibson's coming up to press the ball. Gibson. All right, into set. It's a minor foul. South Coast doing a good job on defense. Ben with his hand up. And a great steal by Harrison. Harrison gets it back to Gibson. Gibson plays it safe out to Luke. Luke brings it up. He's got Luca up to Ben. Ben's got a wide open. And he's got Landon. Landon's got to be careful of that 2 meter offsides. And he was offsides. Luca's there slowing it down. Got Ben. Luca pressing. South Coast doing a full press defense, making this hard for the Temple City kids to get a good pass off, putting up pressure on them. And we've got, that's Gibson over there. Luke's got his hands up. And runs to timeout. Great defense by South Coast. Using that 7th defender, the clock, to perfection. And Luke is looking for somebody. He's got Landon deep. Get the camera over here. Landon into Harrison. Landon to Harrison with a 1-2 punch. And I just remembered I'm not doing my highlights. So that's our first highlight of the season. Good assist from Landon into Harrison. Landon and Harrison both coming out. We have Bash and Reed coming in. South Coast still sitting with the full court press here. Bash pressing up on him, making it hard to pass. Doing a good job not taking the foul. The more time we run out, the better. And that's a weak pass. Marcus is there. Marcus with a steal. And he's off to the races. And a foul against Marcus, a minor foul. Temple City has a couple guys deep, and Luke is there. Protecting his home. Luke all the way up to Gibson. Gibson's got Bash setting up. And Gibson's got a wide open net. Does he take the shot? He does! And a shot and score. 4-1 South Coast. Some great early teamwork by this South Coast team. Aggressive play. Bash is going over there, chasing him down, and that is the end of the first quarter. All right, we will take a break. We will wait for our expert commentary at the half. The boys getting fired up. Looks like Landon, Gibson, and Harrison are staying out. Our starting lineup is Owen is going to do the sprint again. Looks like Reed, Bash, and then Marcus, Luca, and Ben on the near side. Let's zoom in a little bit for the sprint here. Let's see if Owen can go 2 for 2 on our sprints. The referee's still getting set up. Looks like the ref on our side is finishing a delicious sandwich. Let's not let Coach Greg know. We might have another test that he might have for the boys. If you know, you know. Here comes Owen. Another close sprint, and Owens comes across the finish line. 2 for 2 on those sprints. That's set up. We got Marcus on the near side. Ben is up top. Bash sets up in the set. They're giving Ben plenty of room. Ben takes a shot and scores. Good shot from outside. Make sure that Temple City knows you leave him outside open. He's going to make that all day, every day. Bash up there pressing. There's Reed. A quick foul, slowing down that forward progression. Ben in, fighting for, and Ben is excluded. Reed's back in there. And Marcus is there with another steal and pushes it back to Luke. Great defense by Marcus. Luke finding his target. He's got Owen over on the far side. He's going to bring it up line to Reed. Bash is setting up. Looks like they're going to double team Bash, which is probably going to lead. Uh-oh. We got a turnover. Temple City ball coming back the other way. Reed pressing. South Coast still playing this press defense. It's working. Why change it? Oh, an aggressive move by Reed. Almost got the steal. It was a good try. Into set. And there's Owen to help. Spine a little bit on their set. Ben slowing him down. Owen getting the steal. That's great teamwork. And Marcus on the near side. Bash is getting set up. Got Luca going down line. Marcus into Luca.
Come on, Ben.
Luca to Ben, and a little bit shot. Bash is going there, pressing in. Almost. Bash almost with the tip-in rebound. Good save there by the Temple City goalie. Temple City goalie looking for a target. South Coast doing a good job, not giving him one. He brings it up short. Bash is there. He's got this year's version of the bear paw. And Temple City's got it. They're playing a good job of watching that set and using the time. Ran it out again. South Coast doing. Is it timeout?
Yeah. Great.
All right, everyone, we're back. It's a timeout. Phone is overheating, so I'm going to try a few things, but just going to put it on pause for a second. Okay, we are back. The score is 8-1. So, that's South Coast ball. Got Reed over to Ben. Ben into Landon. Landon shoots and scores. Good assist there. Oops. I had a contraption to like actually hang on this thing for.
No.
I mean, I'm sure it helps, but just trying to fan here. If you're wondering who I'm talking to and what I'm doing. All right, we got Bash pressing, Luca pressing. Got a turnover. Luca taking his time. Back to Luke. Set the play up. And we've got Ben. Got Bash in center setting up. And got a foul. I'm not really sure at who. Marcus pressing. Lucas pressing. We got Landon set D, Ben. That is a good old-fashioned mugging. Good job, Ben. That was aggressive. All the way up to Luca. Luca's got Bash in the middle. He's got Landon up top. Landon into Bash. Bash pumps it to Landon. Landon out to looks like Gibson over there. We have 4 seconds left. And Bash, running out of time, takes a shot. And that is half. We are South Coast 9, Temple City 1. All right, and then let's go ahead and turn the microphone on, turn the camera. Okay, let's see if all right, we're gonna come your way, Jeff.
Gotcha.
Now for Jason and I. Come on, Jason.
Am I on?
Hey, no, you're not on. All right. Now we're on. Here, just stay there. Let me make sure we're in frame right.
Hello, everybody.
All right.
Hope you enjoyed the first half. I did.
Well, it's we knew we had a good team. We knew we'd play well together, and they're definitely showing it. These kids. I mean, what can you say? We're proud parents right now. That's for sure.
I think for me, what I'm noticing like first half is our movement off the ball seems really good. If you notice, like on defense, like the line we were holding, really impressive. They had no breaks. I mean, it was.
Yeah, Temple City's throwing a lot of cross patterns, and our kids are making the shifts if they get caught up in it and changing who they're defending, and just staying on, doing a good job. And the aggressiveness, Jason.
The aggressiveness. I was watching like off the ball again. I was watching like Bash at set. Off the ball, just working. Just fantastic to see.
And when the defensive guys are coming in, I mean, they are really going after them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our first halftime show. I hope you've enjoyed it. We got to kick Jason off the camera, and hopefully we can keep the phone cool. So
that's right.
The boys are back in the pool, so here we go.
Stay cool.
All right, we've got Owen, looks like Gibson, Reed, Harrison, Landon, and Marcus as our line here. We'll see if Owen can go 3 for 3 on the sprints. Can you go ask
You did, right?
Yeah, can you ask Dina if she knows where that fan is? And Owen is off to the races. Another close win. A minor foul. He gives it back to Gibson. Gibson over to Reed. Reed swings it to Landon. Now Harrison is getting set up. Now over to Reed. Reed swings it over to Marcus. Landon's set up. And Marcus up top to Reed. 7 seconds on the shot clock, and Temple City with the counterattack. All right, I'm gonna leave the camera over here and zoom out a little bit. And hopefully everybody can see. I'm trying to set up a fan on the camera, so we don't lose it again. So it's going to get bumpy for a second. Actually, I got it, Jason. I'm good. And the kids are coming back. And we have a fan on the phone. Hopefully that makes all the difference. We don't go offline again. And long shot there by Reed. Good save by the Temple City goalie. Good defense by Marcus, pressing hard. And ball under. Credit Marcus with the steal on that. Good pressure. Landon is getting double teamed. Draws the foul. We've got a double team in on Harrison. Landon threw the ball away for unknown reasons, but Owens got it. And it's into Landon, and Landon shoots! What a fantastic pass, fantastic catch and shoot. Teamwork, making the dream work.
Who got the assist on that?
That was Gibson with the assist. The coach is telling the boys to tie their caps. Temple City doing a good job coming in fast here. And Harrison's there, putting a lot of pressure on him. He's allowed to drown him as long as he's got the ball. And good teamwork by Harrison and Luke there. Let's get the zoom back in, get a little bit better. Luke bringing it up to Harrison. He's got Gibson down there and set. Lennon got Marcus driving. Let's see if he sees Marcus. Marcus is wide open there. Marcus setting and set. And we have a minor foul by somebody. Turnover South Coast. That's the score on the card there for South Coast. Temple City bringing it up. And thought he had a target. Thought he kept it safe. Bringing it wide. Landon's here to press. Harrison doing the switch. Temple City's in a good spot. 2 seconds on the shot clock. And shot clock once again. The ally of South Coast. That's a great sign for pressure defense. A long pass by Luke. Luke's got Landon and Gibson, and Landon makes sure Luke gets on the card with the assist. One more, 11-1, South Coast. Yeah, it looks like Harrison, Owen, and Landon are all coming out. Dash and Reed, Luca in, Ben is in. Ben pressing. Marcus doing a good job, not giving him somebody to pass to. Temple City has a driver. Bash does a great job keeping up with that driver, making that an easy save for Luke. Luke looking for somebody. Marcus comes back to help. He's got Ben down line. Bash is over there getting set up. A double teaming Bash. It leaves Reed open. Passes it over to Gibson. Gibson has a good shot at Ben. Just got a little slippery. Time is running out. Temple City ball. Temple City taking his time, getting it up there. Here comes Bash to put a little pressure on. And Reed putting some pressure on. Ooh, almost had that steal. Ben putting pressure on. Marcus at set D. Good job with the foul by Ben. And time running out. Temple City sails high. It's a tough patch by the coach there. He might have actually gotten away with a goal. And Luca over to Bash. And he's got Ben setting up in the middle. And just a little tough on that pass. Temple City with the counterattack. Got Gibson back playing set D. Reed Marcus holding the line. Marcus pressing. Here comes Ben. And Gibson gets a little bit too aggressive on set D. Gets excluded. And a strong shot by number 10 from outside. Just gets past Luke. Here's the third quarter. I just realized I'm not changing the quarters, so we'll fix that for Q4. Got 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Landon is back in. Looks like Owen came out. Landon turning him. And just Cohen. And Landon draws the exclusion. In the midfield. Landon bringing it up. Landon did not hear the shot clock going out. And that's the end of the third quarter. Going on pause to save the heat of the phone. All right, we're getting the early stats here. We're at the South Coast. We got Landon with 5 goals, followed by Gibson with 2 goals. Harrison, Ben, Owen, and Luca all have a goal. And on our defensive side, Marcus, the defensive leader, with 4 steals. Luke's got a couple. Owen, Ben, Harrison all have some steals as well. Luke with 4 blocks on those 2 goals. The South Coast team getting the job done. They're getting back in the pool for the fourth quarter here. Looks like Reed, Bash, and Gibson back in reserve. Owen with another sprint. Owen, then Luca, Harrison, Ben, Landon, and Marcus rounding out the near side. So I got the score right. It's 11-2. I should have the right quarter, I believe. Getting the rust off, and Owen is off to the races again. Let's see if he can go for 4. It's going to be close, and barely gets it. And there is a timeout called by somebody. I guess an official's timeout. Not sure what happened here. Then with the ball, they're setting up. I think maybe Coach Greg called a timeout to run a set play to give our boys some practice here. So up top to Owen. We got Ben and Owen with an outside shot off the goalie's hand. We get to take it out from the 2-meter side. Luca taking it out. Luca up to Owen. Back over to Luca. We're going to try and basically set up an alley-oop down the middle. And Marcus over to Landon. Landon to Harrison. And we've got another 2-meter, another reset of the shot clock. Getting the boys some practice at running these plays. We got 2 in the back. And a tough pass. Landon couldn't hold on to it. And Marcus is there. He's going to try and steal it. Or that's Ben over there is trying to steal it. Keep it on the South Coast side. Marcus City coming up. And Ben is pressing. South Coast back to their press defense. And short pass. Landon's there. Marcus is there. Turnover by time. Marcus has the ball. We got Harrison setting up deep. Back to Luke to set up the play. Over to Owen. Owen's looking for somebody to pass to. Here comes Ben. And then Landon coming up, stretching the defense a little bit, and Ben has a push-off turnover. Got a 3-on-3 counterattack here. Ben pressing. Number 8 switches out. Marcus is there to take the handoff on the defense. So it's great defensive rotations we were talking about at half. Landon out there pressing. And somehow the shot clock got reset. But they're letting them play. And shot wide. Luke saves it from hitting that line behind the goal. That would cause a 2-meter. Luke is looking for somebody. Temple City is pressing. Luke does a nice wide pass. Marcus has Landon down line here. Marcus goes back to Luke. At 8 seconds on the shot clock. 4 seconds! 4 seconds! Hey, Landon heard me. I didn't get it on camera, but he heard me and made the shot. That'll make up for that other one earlier he didn't hear. So, 12-2. Good outside shot from Landon. Landon and Marcus come out. Looks like Bash, Gibson, and Reed are coming in, and one other going out. I think that's Ben going out. So we're going to have the double big men in here. Bash pressing. You have Harrison is set D. Reed does a good job on number 10, doesn't let him get behind him. And shot in there, and here comes the cavalry. Ooh, I'm not sure how that was, wasn't a fall under on Temple City, but that's okay. Ooh, tough shot on Luke. Temple City gets a late one here. It's 12-3, we got 2:51 left. We got a ball in the water, so official timeout until they get it. There we go. Harrison back to Luke. Luke's got Owen on the far side. Bash is setting up. And Gibson trying to fight for it. And just loses it. Too much pressure by Temple City there. Temple City with the counterattack. And Bash is there. Almost gets the block and the steal. Luca pressing. Got Harrison back at set D. And it's a foul on South Coast. Number 5 gets excluded. I think that's Owen. And we'll have a timeout by Temple City. Going on a heat save break. We're back. Temple City setting up a set play here. Got 4 up front, 2 in the back. Trying to do what South Coast was doing earlier. Good job by Reed keeping his hand up. Good job by Gibson keeping his hand up. And even better shot by Temple City, getting by Luke. I'll give credit where credit was due. That was a good shot. Harrison back to Luke. And take their time, get set up. Up to Ben. Got Bash at set. Harrison staying up high, spreading it out. And number 4 in Temple City gets excluded, which leaves Gibson open. The other boys see Gibson. 6-on-5. We'll get the pass around going. Gibson is wide open, and I move my camera so we can see him. And see, oh, we have probably a 2-meter violation. Turnover. That's too bad. I was setting up perfectly, even though the ref was not setting up perfectly. Reed pressing. He's got his arm up. Ben pressing. Got a couple drivers by Temple City. There's some pressing that far side. And South Coast uses the clock one more time. 46 seconds left in this game. Up 12-4. Luke sees Gibson over on the near side here. Waiting for everybody to clear out. And Reed get down line. Reed makes his move. Gibson just holding off. Down line to Reed. Up to Harrison. Harrison taking his time. We got 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And foul against Bash. South Coast turnover. It's 2 seconds left in the shot clock. 8 seconds left in the game. So we get one last steal. Man, that is game. And with our post-game analysis, we'll get Jason, you're good. Let's get us both in the frame over here. And
Excuse me. The
that's
talent
good.
is coming through.
All right, we got a post-game analysis here. What did you think about our first game here, Jason?
You know, I think it was great. I think first off, just want to say Temple City never gave up.
They did not.
They kept coming. You know, at the end, the score's daunting. They don't stop. They keep going. So kudos to them.
Yeah, when we see them the next time, you know, they're
Yes.
going to come back stronger. We'll be a little bit better. I bet you they'll be a lot better. They're a great program, great team, and like you said, those kids did not give up.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
our kids,
Our kids, strong. I mean, to see this amount of cohesion for the first game, pretty impressive. There's a lot of things they were doing right. And some things to work on probably. I'm sure Greg and Potter have a long list.
they've got a long list, but us parents,
Right.
we're just proud of them. They played well, great passes, great defense, great intensity the whole time.
Too, I mean, also too, they just seem like they enjoy each other. You know what I mean? And which is the most important thing. But they just seem like already that they're together, they're enjoying themselves, which is fantastic.
That is an excellent point. Excellent point. All right, well, we will wrap this up, and we'll see you guys in the next game, which will probably be in about 50 minutes. So watch for the live
See
stream
you at
to
the
get started.
pool.
Love it.